use social media to make money. I think my life is just way too intertwined with my social media because I don't use social media to make money right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay.
I can see it as a tool to do so, and I respect people that use it as a tool. I should not be doing it the way I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's just the moment you start trying to make money with it, it turns it into a different animal.
Oh, that's fantastic to say.
And so it's harder to differentiate customers from friends. And, you know.
Oh, shit, you dropping some jewels on me? Wait a minute.
But, I mean, it's something that, like I say, I respect people that can do it. I wish I could. One day.
Yo. Oh, what's happening? Let me start that over real quick because we got a legend in the building. Clap it up. It's a vibe. It's a total vibe in here. Come on in, have a seat. I want everybody to come in and have a seat because I got a very, very special guest in here today. And I think she's been interviewing me for the last 30 minutes. I'm not sure how this is happening.
No, it's just beautiful to watch you work.
So, I like to say my platform is yours. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. So my name is Sunee Rice.
Sunee Rice is in the building. Thank you for coming through Real Talk.
Yeah, so I'm a visual artist. I'm a gallery curator and art dealer. So yeah, based out of Oklahoma City, working hard.
Okay. It's Sunee Rice. Is that real name?
That is my real name.
Wow. What is it? Does it have a special meaning? Is it just kind of like this is what you're gonna be, or what?
That's all I've known my name to be, but my full name is Renisha Ivory Sunee Rice.
Ooh.
But I've always been called Sunee, so it's my real name.
Beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
like that. You know what I mean? It's unique.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
it's spelled uniquely as well.
I know. I noticed that. That's dope as shit. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll be cussing.
I'm glad you.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad
So you went to cussing too. There we go.
Honestly.
I love it. Let me make a hand clap for that.
That's the only thing I was worried about.
You don't want to be up here cussing.
I'm fine.
Don't worry about that. Okay. Let's wait a minute. Are you familiar with Takeoff anything? No?
Not really, okay, honestly.
Man, I gotta do this. We lost another soldier today. I gotta play some music real quick, just because like it's crazy how they killing black people now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the most political person, but I do believe, like, you know what I mean, you have to kind of be keyed in somewhere. You got to be tapped into the spirit. So rest in peace, Takeoff, man, to his whole family, all of that stuff, man. It's tragic what's happening to our community. So I just wanted to play a little bit of Migos under us real quick while we got a little bit of conversation in. So Sunee Rice.
Yes.
Where you get started at, right? I wanna know where you got started at.
So I've been an artist all my life. In middle school, I dabbled in like fashion design and drawing and sketching and stuff like that. And I got a good response from my peers and my elders, and they encouraged me. So I just continued to pursue art. Started painting in like high school, and realized that I could make a career out of it, and kind of launched from there.
So you started at high school?
Painting in high school.
Is it like live painting?
No, so I was just taking classes. I took every art class that my high school had that they had available, but it was more of an academic school, and they weren't very artsy. But yeah, I started painting in high school, and the things that I was painting outside of school, I started to get some looks, and people started to offer me money for it, so I started to take the money.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year you graduate?
2013.
2013. Gee, you make me feel old. What are we doing? Oh, geez, 2013. That's beautiful, though. And then to like, this is something that you always wanted to do, or is it just like?
Not really. It's just something that I realized I could do, and it's a talent that I realized I could lean on, but it's not really something that I pursued heavily until maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's wait, hang on. Because I could have swore I heard about you at least I guess 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
So you came out the gate swinging like that?
Well, yeah, because I had the talent already. I was
Uh-huh.
just being expressive for a long time, and then when I realized, okay, I can pay my bills with this, that's when I kind of started pushing.
Put the foot to the gas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got to start here. All right. We already started, but I got to say this. What I need to know about Pops. Okay, I need because I had to do the research.
Okay.
And it was man, her pops is the one. I was like, okay, I have to ask you,
Okay.
what's the deal with Pops? Because I know he's the light equipment man in the city.
Yeah. Is that what he is?
Give me, well, just from what I understand, like he the go-to if you need something.
Okay.
Please give me some insight because I don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me some recipe from Pops or your dad?
Ooh, okay. So I know that he's very talented. You know what I mean? So people consider him an OG. That's fine. That's great. Apparently,
a real OG. Don't be doing like that. That's the real one in the streets. I heard.
yeah. So apparently, I come from good blood.
Wow.
So, yeah, I guess it just runs in the family. I don't know.
Man, shout out to Pops though. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because even when I heard it, it was like you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in the DNA.
Yeah.
It's in the genes.
It's really amazing too. Sometimes we run into each other just out using our gifts, and like at the Back to My Roots fashion show. I don't know if you're familiar.
Come on, man. Shout out to Lakeitha. That's
Come on.
family. Yeah, come on now. That's family. Back to My Roots. Yeah.
Yes. So he does the lighting for her events, and
I know.
Oftentimes do the photography for her event. So sometimes we run into each other at her stuff, and it's always pretty cool.
Is that not dope?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Drop another bomb for that.
I think that's cool.
Dope. So, okay. We talked about Pops. So, let me see. We out of high school. And any college?
A smidge, and let me tell you why.
Okay, yeah, go there. Go there, please.
Okay, so all through middle school and high school, I went to preparatory charter schooling, very academic. I was just, man, I was in the books for so long.
What?
Yeah, so by the time I got to college, I was like, man, I don't want to take the few steps back that it felt like I was taking, and it was costing me a lot of money. And I was like, man, with the career that I choose to pursue, it was just so laughable anyways. And people aren't asking for degrees and paperwork. It really is about who you know in my industry. So
Facts.
I was like, I just can't sit here and learn about stuff I don't care about. It's wasting my time. So
Gotta get up out of there, huh?
yeah,
I heard that.
I had
Time to go. Look, I went to school for about 2 weeks. And I was only going just because for the girls, and I had my little clothes on.
So they don't even
for the
look good enough.
complete wrong reason. They was like, "Dude, get your ass out of here, man! You barely
Yeah.
graduated high school."
Yeah.
But
I'm glad that what I chose to do was go to community college and knock out my general studies.
There you-
And then, but then I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Nah,
I'm not going to do it. But I'm glad I at least made that sound decision and didn't start taking loans and making huge payments and
Yeah.
stuff. So I'm glad.
that's smart though, because like you said, you just leaned on your talent.
Yeah. And I have no college debt at all. And not a lot of people can say that. So,
That's a bar. The blessing.
None.
Take that for real.
yeah.
Boy.
That's one way to get that.
Yeah, for real though, because you talk to people $150,000, $200,000.
Begging for relief.
And they the general manager at 7-Eleven with that doctorate
or even
degree.
just working in the same field and doing the same stuff as a college graduate or someone with a
Yeah.
degree. It gotta hurt.
God,
You can't tell me that don't hurt.
it gotta feel some type of way. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. A little bit of college.
Uh-huh.
We leaned on our talent. What was that first thing that where like I could really sink my teeth into this? Like, what was that thing where you was like, yeah, I've arrived?
Yeah, I think it was just realizing that the small odd jobs that I had wasn't covering my bills, but the few hundreds of dollars I was making selling my artwork was making up that difference. And I
Nice.
realized, man, this is something I actually love to do. So why can't I just do more of that, make more of the money, and then just kind of balance the scales that way?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it happened. And then just, I guess, the response from my community, encouragement can take a person very far.
Ooh.
Gas,
For real,
gas me up.
That's
'cause
all
I'll
I
take-
need. And I got the flame. Just throw the lighter fluid on me.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so with there, like I said, you had the ambition. You kept pushing. You said, "This is what I'm gonna stand on."
Yeah.
Let's talk in this like your inspiration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where do you kind of draw that inspiration? Being a creative in Oklahoma,
Right.
You know what I mean? Where do you find your spirit?
Yeah, so I think what it is I have really creative friends. My circle of friends is very creative. And most of my friends are actually not visual artists. They're musicians or poets, things like that. So what launched my career was live painting performances at Jazz Night.
Okay, let me live paintings.
Yes.
Please break that down.
Okay, so basically what I do is I take an easel, canvas, my paint, everything I need to create a work of art on a stage or in front of a crowd for parties and
That's crazy.
Yes.
Wait. I'm gonna let you talk your shit in here today because
okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So blank canvas, you get on stage
Yes.
and get busy.
For sure.
That's impressive.
It takes no more than 2 hours, anywhere from like 30 minutes to 2 hours. There's a masterpiece by the end of it, for sure.
Do you? Oh shit! I got so many questions on that. Do you go in knowing what you want to do, or is it freestyle?
Rarely do I know. So I wish I was a more organized person. But because I'm not,
Like
I mean,
that. Yeah,
honestly,
that's honest. Yeah, I like that.
honestly, if I was more organized, if I thought it through, I probably would have some sort of plan. But by the time I get there, I'm scrambling. And so I just base it off of the vibes of whoever I'm up on stage with or whatever's going on, whatever DJ is playing, anything.
That'd be some of the dopest work too, though.
Literally,
you know what
that's
I mean?
the stuff that sells before the paint dries.
Wow.
Yes. When I'm not overthinking.
Yeah. Speak to that too. Overthinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah. It can literally control every move that you make. So a painting, a masterpiece, it's all just little brushstrokes, little decisions that we're making up there. So if I'm overthinking every decision, you can tell in the end product. But if I'm just up there really enjoying myself, you know, like sometimes I'll go to Trappy Hour, Ice Event Center, and it's a vibe and it's ratchet music playing and I can get a little twerk going while I paint. And it's a masterpiece at the end because I'm not thinking about every single decision that I'm making up there.
that's so impressive. You know what I mean? To just be free.
Yeah.
At that moment, you don't care about the bills. You don't care
Right.
about nothing.
Yes.
But when you on that stage,
Right.
what? So wait. Now I done cut into you. We were what were we talking about? We said we were talking about the live painting. But where were we at before that? We were like I said, your inspiration.
Yes.
That's what we wanted to say.
Right.
The inspiration, like you said, speak some more to that too. Like,
Right. Okay. So, Jazz Night at Ice Event Center is really where it all blossomed. So there's different musicians up there. The drummer, Willie Lee Peterson. Like I'm gonna give them all a shout.
yeah, you should.
Back in the day, Adam Ledbetter was on keys, and literally, I would just feel so inspired to pull my easel up there and paint. It was not a huge crowd. It rarely is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a huge crowd, so I didn't feel like the pressure of a huge audience. But I later got comfortable with that. So I'm also really familiar with the flow of like different poetry pieces from some of the like top poets in the city. So because of that, I can kind of vibe with poets and, you know, literally I could get a masterpiece from 2 or 3, you know?
Wow.
So yeah. I think really the inspiration just comes from other artists.
And like you said, and you get to be in the space with their superpower. You know what I'm saying? So you can only kind of soak that in.
There's so many parallels. I mean, like people who dance or if you battle rap, like there's so many parallels between their artistry and mine.
Yeah. And even look, I put myself in there. Even like what I do, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love being around you guys, like Chris McCain and the 4-5 Nation, all of these people, and you get to see like, yo, they creating paintings and they stitch clothes, and it's like, yo, how does your brain even work like that?
Right.
You know, it's impressive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So okay, we here. It sounds like you already on the scene. You know what I mean? You jumped off the porch, younger than me, what I might add. I said, wow, they try to put me on the spot. I said, I want to be Arsenio Hall. And she was like, who? Who is that?
I didn't say who.
I was like, dang.
I just don't know
don't even
much
know
about You got to use more updated references.
Oh, okay. Jimmy Fallon or something like that. You still don't even see. I'm
updated.
I just gotta be. I don't know who.
Try
I can
under
use.
30.
Under 30.
Yeah.
Hilarious. That's good stuff. Okay. So let's see. We talked about live painting. Where did we start really kind of notice? Was it a separation where like you noticed like I'm better than somebody else, or did you find yourself kind of like, yo, I'm cool on talking your ish, so to speak?
Not really. I think at first I was the only person of my kind that I knew, so I really wasn't comparing myself to anyone because I hadn't found my tribe quite yet.
Right.
So at first it was literally just me and musician friends and poetry friends and stuff like that. But as far as visual artists, I hadn't really found people yet. So I wasn't really thinking about anybody else. And I wasn't even nervous to do it in front of people. Like this was after Facebook Live had started and everything. So I would go live at home and get an audience online. And so I didn't really feel any kind of pressure.
No competition. No.
Right.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't fucking with her out here. No. The reason why I asked that is because, like I said, you've been on my radar for a while, and I would always see. I'm like, man, who did that? Sunee Rice. Who did that? Sunee Rice. I'm like, wait, who is this?
Yeah.
So I end up reaching out to Eddie Brosco, like, man, throw the alley-oop, man. Tell her I want to talk to her or something, like, because I didn't have the personal connection.
I love Brosco so
I know,
much.
that's my guy, too. He was like, nigga, reach out to her yourself, nigga. He gonna throw me all under the bus. But like I said, I was like, man, this person got to be cocky. I thought you were like, you know what I mean?
No.
Looking at some of your work, I thought you was like, it makes me feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I had a very explosive few years where I was just selling stuff on probably a nightly basis. It was beautiful. Also, I've had quite a few solo exhibitions where people have just come just for my artwork, to purchase my artwork. And so it really is all over the city, all over really the U.S. because I've traveled. This point.
There you go.
Yeah. So
even like you said, you curate now.
Yes.
Speak to that. Like, how does that make you feel like?
So curating is probably my favorite hat that I wear. So basically what that means is I gather up artists and find a place for us to display our artwork in a professional manner so that people can come view the artwork and potentially purchase the work. So
if you guys are on, I went to your Facebook. You know what I mean? I got a few of your pieces that you kind of probably did in your past. I wanted people to kind of get familiar with this, not only, you talking it, but I want them to see a little bit of your work too, because it speaks to me. You know what I mean? Everything that I've seen from you, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And now that I hear that you really about that life.
Right, yeah.
It's impressive to be so young too. You know what I'm saying? That's a drop a bomb on that. So as like I said, we're going. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Do you think here is the answer?
Yeah, I really do. Oklahoma is home for me.
Wow,
it is.
That's a first. Usually
really?
People be like, I'm out of here.
That don't mean I won't visit other places or even have long-term vacations in other places. But this will always be home for me, and I really feel like it's evolving, and art is booming. So
look, we got a special guest that come on in. Come on, brother. You're late. You're late for the meeting, man. I mean, geez, I gotta do a whole nother intro. Have a seat right there next to my special guest, man. Yeah,
you
brother.
can
Come on in. You look, man. How do we come barging in on the show, brother? What is now? I gotta start my whole music over and everything. We gotta start this show over, brother. Yeah, those are your headphones. Go ahead, and tilt that microphone down, man. You know what I mean. Let me finish my interview, man. Sunee Rice was giving me that game. You know what I mean? Just pull it down. The whole stand, that arm. Yeah. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother. Well, let me start over, man. Here you go. God
My
damn.
bad, got weed residue on my shirt.
Oh, I love it. I
See what
love
I'm
it. I
saying?
love it.
Oh my goodness. We
Okay.
live.
Yeah. We live, brother. We live. I like to say my platform is yours.
Yeah.
Would you introduce yourself, please?
My fault. Sorry for being late. Sam Weber. Which camera I'm looking at? Where I'm going? You got so many cameras.
Come on, man.
over here,
Just
bro.
I said the same thing when
you're
I
in
walked
here
in.
somewhere, man. You are in here somewhere.
Okay, we got one over
You
there.
over there, yeah.
You over there. I'm over here.
You were just in the room, brother. Don't look at me, man. I got a camera on the desk. You do this. Look at
Look at God. Look at him.
look at God. See?
Sam Weber. What you want me to
Yeah,
talk
come
about?
on, man. I need the whole spiel, baby. I need the whole spiel.
Owner, GM, head coach for the Oklahoma Kings Professional Basketball Club.
What?
Creator of the Slay and Chill Network. We talk sports, life, art, and chill. Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Really?
Certified life coach.
Certified life coach.
Certified life coach.
All right. I wanted him to sit in with us today.
That's amazing.
Because-
and so divine.
See? I be knowing what I'm doing, man. Sam has an ambition, and that's what I love about him, right? And when I see your work, like I said, I feel cocky when I'm looking at it. It feels like it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, you talk that shit in your paintings. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's why I wanted you guys to kind of sit and talk with me today, so I can kind of steal, or like not steal, but get some of that information, rub off some of that game, right? So we were talking about you curating, right?
Yes.
What we got coming up too? I seen you had something this month.
Yes, so this month is November. On November 19th, we have the art dump. So I'm president of Poetic City Visual Arts Department.
Talk that part. Let me grab a bomb
You
on
said
there.
she did what now?
You heard that, president, brother?
I'm president.
President,
Dun,
brother.
dun, dun, dun. We
Yes.
gotta salute her.
I'm president of Poetic City Visual Arts Department. It's a division of Poetic City. So we're a group of performers that travel and educate and entertain the community. So we've got a collaboration with Threet Art Gallery. I don't know if you guys are familiar with David Threet, but he is
Come on, man. You dropping names out here.
on.
Come on,
I had
fam. Yeah.
let me tell you why, because every time I do any sort of public anything, I try to get at least 5 black
At least
businesses.
I
So
get
I'm
all
trying
my
to knock
people.
them out.
I love it.
Okay, but anyway, Threet Art Gallery and Poetic City Visual Arts are going to come together on
20
November 19th.
19th, yeah, okay. yeah.
Yes, at 6:00 we're going to have a collaborative art exhibition. We're wanting this to be a reoccurring one, but this will be the first one. So I've gathered up some of the most talented artists in the city. We are full of inventory, which just means we have so many works of art that our workspace is becoming overcrowded with it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do a sale, a huge fine art sale
Wow.
at Threet Art Gallery. So we're going to have a lot of things priced under $100. Some things are going to be auctioned for $100, starting at $100.
Wow.
Right. So if you guys are free on the 19th, come out to Threet Art Gallery, 125 North 50th Street in Oklahoma City. And we're going to have a good time. Take care of you.
That's dope. Congratulations
Thank
on that,
you,
man.
thank
You know
you,
what I
thank
mean?
you.
Because I know the hard work that it takes to even just, like, you know what I mean? People think this shit happened overnight.
No.
Nah, man. It's a solo walk.
Right.
You have to walk it alone, and the way you do it with your courage and, you know what I mean, your expressions.
Luckily, I found a family, though, in Poetic City.
Speak to Poetic City, because we hadn't got there yet.
Right. So this group of artists, it truly is like a family to me. I can lean on them for a lot of different things. But when we were talking earlier about just how when you meet other artists, even if it's not in under your umbrella of art,
Right.
there are parallels. And so that's why I've been able to create such strong bonds with people
Nice.
who are poets and dancers and comedians and
Yeah.
all that, because we're all artists and we're all kind of working towards the same similar.
Yeah,
goal
yeah.
things.
Everybody, the progression.
Right.
I want to be
right.
around anybody going forward. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Message.
In their art. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't care what it is, but if you're pushing toward it, I can commend it.
And having that accountability. If I set a goal and they on my ass about it.
Right. Hey man, what you got over there, man?
I just got I forgot I didn't put my elevated thought sticker on my book.
Come
My
on.
bad, bro.
Oh, okay. So you just that's why.
I thought it was a snack.
Shameless plug.
I like my elevated thought every Monday and Tuesday.
wonderful.
He crazy, man. So where were we at? Hang on.
The reason I said that this was divine, though, is because I wanted to do a celebrity basketball game in April of 2023.
Ooh.
But I can't find a gym to do it. All I need is a working scoreboard and plenty of seating for a crowd. That's all I need.
That's all she needs.
That's it.
We can definitely work something out.
There's the guy.
He said a bunch of sports words when he was introducing himself.
That's all you tuned in on.
I
Is
was
like
sports.
He
must know.
probably know.
Definitely
Come
do.
on,
I
man.
got
General manager of a semi-professional team right there, man.
Listen.
That's my guy.
That's all I need is the space.
it. Got you.
We got to set that up.
I
You know
wanna
what I
fill
mean?
it up.
Set that up.
Definitely set that up.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I really want to get a little bit more of your story, if you don't mind. You know
Yeah,
what I
come
mean?
on.
Just, now, how you wait. I want to play something on the screen real quick. You know what I mean? Just because I want to get his take, and I know that you said that you weren't a little familiar with it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put something on the screen. Y'all can see it right there, right?
Okay.
Then I'm gonna play something real quick. Just because.
What you done now,
Man, I
man?
didn't do nothing, brother. Don't put me on blast, man. All right, we got guests in here, man. You trying to be brand new for a second. Let's go there. I was just watching this, and I was like, man, where was it at?
Oh my goodness. You on YouTube?
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh. I can only imagine.
I had to pull up YouTube. And then we'll go.
Man.
Senseless. Let me start it over. Can y'all hear that?
Nope.
I can hear it. It's this one.
Sad, upsetting day. Takeoff from Migos was shot and killed. It happened in Houston at a bowling alley, and just the trivial nature of what sets somebody off is really hard to process.
What happened, and now a 28-year-old man has lost his life. But Takeoff and Quavo were in Houston. They've been promoting their new project, Unkin Few. And
So, you
they
familiar with the
were at
Migos,
this
right?
bowling alley around
Sam, you
2:30
familiar?
in the morning,
Yes.
Look at you.
and they weren't bowling
Yeah.
at that point. They were playing dice.
So it's
there
a-
was
it's a dice
people
game,
around
right?
playing dice, and we're told that an altercation.
And I
broke
hate
out
to be so
at some
dicey
point.
right now.
We don't know
but I wanted to ask you
exactly
this,
what it was
okay?
over. I mean, frequently when we're playing dice, it's about who's winning or losing.
How do I say this?
And it got physical, and then somebody or
Do we
somebody
need to still be
pulled out
in
their
those
gun
kind of
and
spaces?
started firing.
Does that make sense?
What
You know what I
see here
mean?
is the aftermath. This is
Was he playing with a friend or someone he considered a friend?
Yeah, he was with his family or whatever, you know, because I hate to kind of water down the stories, because it'll be a bunch of different stories.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys were shooting dice.
Yeah.
Somebody got aggressive, got a gun, and started to shoot. We don't know if it was 2 or 3 shooters or what. The story's still fresh. But what I really wanted to dive in with you guys is like how accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did he have to be there? You know what I'm saying? No. Am I
For
asking?
starters, before I say anything, I'm gonna say prayers and condolences, positive energy, good vibes to the family.
Absolutely.
To his family, because for starters, it's like another
Yeah. Yeah.
somebody gone, like $7,000.
Come on, man. That's what it was. $7,000.
I heard. I don't want y'all to be coming back to me like.
Well,
say-
it's
say
a new
seven.
story, man. Like I said,
I
don't.
heard something like it wasn't even that much money that this was about right here.
And
so it's like
their feuds. That was not the situation.
I asked because, like, just because me and my wife talked about it. Let me stop it, bro. That we didn't play enough of that, right?
Feuds with anyone in the industry.
we-
Was beloved.
when do we get like out of those spaces though, bro? You know what I mean? Like why we shooting dice? Or why you even in that space?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to judge anybody because I'm not the judge.
Right.
But at a certain point in your life, as you, like I said, now I'm a little older, you know what I mean? But like at a certain point in your life, you gotta feel like, yo, I may not need to run with them anymore. I need to move my life in a different direction. Accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not trying to charge him because he lost his life, but like, bro, am I wrong for saying that?
No, not really, but it's hard to think about that after the fact. Like,
Right.
You know,
Right. Hindsight, everything.
It's always gonna be 2020, but I don't know if there's something that you really enjoy doing. Just because the stakes grow greater doesn't mean that you stop enjoying doing that thing. So he probably did that when it wasn't for 7,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna play dominoes, whether it's no money involved or
whatever.
Yeah.
I understand that.
But you know, just because you grow to this celebrity status doesn't mean that some of your friends, you know, their mindset is changing the same way that yours is. Just because their bag is growing too, your bag is growing, but your mindset might be somewhere else.
Right.
So that is something to just watch out for, have discernment with at all times. Just kind of watch your circle.
Yeah, absolutely.
That part, I'll say, I don't know all the circumstances behind it, so I'm not going to charge him up. You know, like I said, everybody coming for me. But for those who have watched this and seen it, that's a question we all should be asking ourselves. You know, not necessarily for him. Like, when is everybody can't go? You know, like once you get to a certain point, like I've had to personally do it because the people that I was, you know, I went to high school with them, graduated with them, and then, you know, we grew apart. You know, grew up and grew apart because like what stuff that he was doing, I couldn't do no more. You know, I'm like, bro, I can't be doing all that kind of stuff. So I've had to personally make those decisions. Not saying I'm perfect at all or trying to dim the light or the story that's going on currently. That some fool took somebody's life over some money, over some paper, bro. Like when it's all said and done. Yeah. Like, come on.
It's sad.
I mean, but I get it because as much as you like to get out there and play croquet,
you know
what I'm saying?
Come on,
so
brother.
it's like similar thing. You know, can't get you from it.
Yeah. And putting it like that, you know, I'm a croquet player. You know what I mean? I done kicked his ass a couple times anyways. But like I said, I was just asking because it was on my heart, man. And I'm, like I said, I'm not trying to judge, and it's so fresh. But well, enough is enough, man. Dang, bro, like, come on, man, go on chill with your family sometimes. But sometimes you don't have to be in those situations. Right. And I'm not judging anybody, because like you said, we're gonna do it. You can go any type of way. I'm not trying to say
just
that.
Wishing he had made a different decision.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes. I don't want to get too deep. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in here crying. I'm a crier. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a crier. So I'm be here. We had to go to commercial break for a second.
It will get awkward because I'm not a crier.
For real.
I'll just be like, oh.
See, I knew you was talking that shit. Though. I knew you was a good. He said, "Oh, I said you be all right, nigga. I guess."
She needs a man with
sensitivity. Nah. Sonny Rice ain't gonna play that shit, nigga. You beat your ass. You know how daddy is. You do not know. You don't want that problem,
What?
brother.
I don't want no smoke. No smoke. None.
So, okay. We talked about your inspiration, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the downfalls. What's kind of some of those pitfalls that you had to run into doing this type of thing?
I would say slow times. You know, artwork is something that really depends on people's disposable income. So if people are like, if my community is hit a rough patch financially, and that's who I'm marketing to more often, then I probably won't see much, you know, when it comes to my sales and stuff.
Yeah.
But when we up, I'm up.
It's up.
It's all
Cashed in checks. That part, you hear me, nigga? I know, I've seen the art, nigga. That shit is not cheap, brother. For real.
Hey, you remember that scene in Players Club when Dollar Bill went over there and he hit the little light?
Yeah. Nigga, I'm finna run it up.
Yeah.
So that's interesting to say, like the ups and downs, or like, cause it's not a monetary thing, because you would do it probably for free if I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
I paint almost every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Every day?
It's a vice for me. So
Wow.
I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Wait a minute, hang on.
It's hard. Last month tested me, but I can still say it.
Wow.
Yes, because I choose to be expressive in this way.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't punched no walls or shattered no plates.
So you can feel it, like your hand will start itching, like
literally, yeah. Like sometimes it's like I gotta throw up.
yeah, and you on it. Mm-hmm. How long does it generally take? Or do you go in with like a time set?
Well, it depends on the piece. So for me, I think, and it could just be that I'm a millennial and I just like instant gratification, that I want to see a piece finished quickly. So I generally don't take any more than 2 hours on something. If I have to be patient, I say maybe a week, but it is hard for me to leave something and then come back to it with the same energy and it come out, right.
That's 2 hours, that's sketch, that's a concept, that's...
Yeah, I mean, I don't sketch with anything. I just go in with paint. So it's just straight paint to canvas. Lately, I have been trying to take my time and do stuff like over the course of a day or a week, but it's just tough on me.
I know, right?
I don't got the time.
and especially you already have your recipe, so the recipe works. So
if I can see it in my head, I want to hurry up and get it on the canvas. Some paintings, though, are layers of artwork that have accumulated like over the years. So like if something doesn't sell, or I just simply don't like it, I'll paint over it. That can take years. I've got some paintings that I've had literally for years that I've painted over maybe 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait a minute.
But those look great too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like you can see years of progress, through the
How do you, not to cut you off, how do you find that? Which, is it like you get tired of it? Like I want to do something else with it? Or is it like you said, you see something that goes there and you just kind of...
It's just a feeling of not knowing when it's done. So when it's done, it's done. You put the brush down, or you fall asleep, or however you finish. But for me, if I don't get that, okay, I'm done, I won't put it out there into the world yet. And so sometimes literally it could take years. Like I've got a portrait of my late grandfather that I've been working on for a good 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I've just never felt like it's finished.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm learning something today, bro. I hope you learning something today, man. You getting to sit next to Sunny Rice, bro. You better get your shit together, man.
How much out? Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Man,
So,
you can't ask me. I was
He's like, this ain't your show, Sam. This is my show. He said, this is Bro's show. How price? Do you talk price? Or
Yeah.
Like,
She said,
size? She's like, you better talk. That's what I was
damn right we talk about
like something like this size. Like, what would that cost?
It doesn't matter. So I've seen artworks that are 6 inches by 6 inches go for $2,000-$3,000.
Wow.
It really doesn't matter. And
She's elevating me. Today.
Listen, I'm not supposed to say it, but we are pulling these prices out of our ass. Like a lot of times, it really is just how much would it cost for you to take it off my hands? How much do I love this piece?
Ooh.
Because I don't want to let it go. Some people will break it down into, how long it took them.
Yeah, the hours
the
it
cost
took
of
you.
the materials, like all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, nobody's squaring it up just like that.
Yeah.
They're going to put a little extra tax on there because they want to keep the piece themselves, or they're desperate enough so they'll put it low enough because they're trying to get rid of it.
We need to get it off.
Right, because it's like, man, if my rent is $800-$900, today the piece is gonna be $800.
Wow, that's
Right.
game, bro.
Right. So I mean, I wouldn't.
Look,
I wouldn't recommend. But that's how a lot of us are operating out here, unfortunately.
is that right? I wouldn't have thought that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I thought it was like material based. It took me 9 hours to do.
Right. Prices fluctuate too, just based on where it's being displayed. So something I'm displaying at Ice Event Center in the back of Thursday Night Live Music may not be the same as whenever I take it to a more prestigious gallery and it's under lights and I have people in suits and stuff coming to really like look at it and that
Bottles of
ticket.
wine. Would you like some Bud Light?
Some Grateful Pun. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
price
Look.
might be
Yeah.
different.
Right. A little bit. Okay.
You should have called on a Thursday.
You should have ice, nigga.
Saturday, you getting taxed.
Like a motherfucker.
You said
I
it.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Okay, so you're the perfect person to ask this as well, because I like to get deep. Your intellectual secrets. I like to think like, since you are a creator, you probably don't go around telling people what you're gonna do or what it is. Do anybody bite your style? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Woo.
I had to
Okay.
get there. You know I'm messy too. Yeah, you know what
I
I
did
mean?
not know.
Yeah, I'm real messy,
But
bro.
we
don't-
can just
don't-
because I don't feel like I have any of those type of weird haters that follow me around and watch my every
Yeah,
move.
yeah.
So I can say whatever I want about people.
Talk that shit.
Bridges that have burned and stuff like that. 'Cause I don't really think they care enough about me. to
Right.
be like, "She talking about-"
Who
I'm gonna
she?
watch this whole thing 42 minutes in. And she mentioned me. They not finna be watching. But I have dealt with this before. So a long time ago, I called myself doing paint and puffs before they got big
Oh,
down here.
wow.
I did, but this was before things were all the way legal. But I needed help from different like dispensaries and like different stuff going on. But I did have this dispensary really just straight up say, I like the idea, but we don't need you to go through with this. And I felt like, damn, you could ask some of my mentors, like I call them crying, like I can't believe I trusted somebody and I told them my whole idea for this event that I had planned on curating, and they just was like, yank, and took it straight up. And that taught me a big lesson.
That's what that was my next question.
Taught
Like,
me a huge lesson. Just to be very choosy about who I tell my plans to. So I might give them crumbs, but not the whole.
Shit, I'm learning it right now, boy. You know what
the
I
whole
mean?
cookie.
For real, because let me stop. I know they watching this shit, nigga.
Boy,
But
same scenario.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
exact scenario.
It's
Just
crazy.
kind of
It's
was
like,
being a little too sharing.
Thank
just
you, Sam.
yeah,
Looking to collaborate with people I didn't know.
didn't know. Yep.
So that's the lesson. Just know people.
My mentor told me be stoic.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just you get in a meeting, you shut your mouth.
Yeah.
The first person that say they number loses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just be stoic. Don't be so eager or happy go lucky, because
Right.
that's he's seen that in me. I'm a laughy goofy guy. So like, man, you would get in there and I'll be 10 minutes later they're doing the same thing that I told them. You know what I mean? And
Right.
using it to their advantage when you know what I mean?
Right.
It could it's supposed to be a price attached to that. You know what I'm saying? So
The wonderful thing about being an artist, though, is that nobody is going to do it the way that we're going to do it.
exactly.
So, I mean, you can try, but it won't have the same type of spice that I would put on it.
Absolutely.
So that gies me comfort. It's like, man,
Yeah.
you tried.
It's whack anyway.
Would have been cool if I had done.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Brother, how you living over there? You all right?
Great, bro. I'm just getting all this free game right here.
Shout out to baby girl. It's my niece's birthday today. You know what I mean? All of that.
I hear you.
Look, you know what I mean? I went
Shout
ahead.
out to my daughter
I took
Sunee. Her birthday's today. He hating.
It's
right
like
now.
it's our daughter, man. She look just like me at the end of the day. You
Hey,
know
y'all
what
gonna
I'm
see him
saying?
patched up tomorrow.
Nigga gonna beat my. Hey, what happened to Willie Mack? His eyes hurting and shit.
He gonna have it on the reel, y'all. This day 2, 30-day reel challenge, y'all.
You can say knock me out here.
You stupid. No,
Nah.
baby.
Okay. Wait. What time? Ooh, damn! I already went to an hour. I don't want to be too messy because Sunee Rice is like, you know what I mean. She don't show no emotion over
What
here.
makes you think I'm not messy?
Well, I don't want to be too messy. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I appreciate you being
like-
respectful.
Have I been good?
I feel
Have
like you
okay,
have.
all right.
It's
Well, that's
my
good.
first time meeting you.
Oh, I know it, right?
It's a
You know what I
wonderful
mean?
first impression.
Good. Thank you for that. And likewise, like I said, I feel like I've known you without knowing you. You know what I mean? Not really seeing you. And
Yeah.
then, like I said, I've always kind of seen pieces, and I'm like, yo, I gotta see what's up.
Yeah, if you see my work, then you done got to know me.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? especially where you, and not just in certain place or the same place. I'm seeing it in people's houses.
Yeah.
And like you said, when it's under lights and in studios, I'm like, well, shit, man, I got to meet that. You know what I mean? Even 'cause I try my own little painting thing. You know what I mean? Because it is, it's a form of therapy. You know what I mean? You ain't showing you nothing. You ain't really talk about. But I like how you just said, like, you know what I mean? Don't overthink it. You know what I mean? Because if you go in thinking one thing and you make one line, you're like, what is that? What is that? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, my bad.
Really
That's just
know.
me. That's just me.
It might
That's
be.
just me. Yeah.
It might be because something I can't discount the fact that I do naturally have a talent. You know what I mean? So I just don't feel that. I never make a mark and make a mistake and feel like I ruined the piece. Like I always not gonna turn it around some kind of way.
She got the MJ gene.
She nigga for real. You
got
heard
the
me
MJ and
step
RJ,
back,
baby.
pull up,
Yeah.
6 rings.
For
I
sure.
like it.
I could turn it around.
That's dope.
Yeah, and if you're not thinking about your next decision, you won't even know you made a mistake because you don't know what you had planned.
How do you not think about the next decision though? Like, cause look, I got those little canvases over there. You see me? You see me over there. I got my little low. It's back. You see the M right there, back
Over
there.
here.
I got some little. It's a little tray and little paints and stuff back there. And me and my wife, we do our thing. But it's like if I make that one line, I'll be like,
Whole new canvas.
this is stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to hear somebody say, yo, I can recover. Damn, that makes me feel smart.
Because the image is in my head
Yeah.
more often than not, you know. So I don't know. As long I'm just trying to get this to look as close to this
To
as
what
possible.
do you not too do you dream about pieces? You have to, right?
No, I have very, very silly dreams.
Huh?
Silly, crazy dreams.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I do, but no, none of them are very artistic or even art related. No.
Really?
Yeah, mostly just people I know doing weird
Just
stuff
in
my-
situations,
in
scenarios.
situations and shenanigans, just doing crazy
Anything.
things.
Some crazy stuff.
Look, I'm trying to get into the psyche because, like, I want to know how the hell do you even get to? I was showing some art pieces on the screen. I'm like, damn, how you even?
Get that.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they come from.
And she just like she said, bro, these are pull up threes. Like she just hit these.
Yeah.
Number net.
Sometimes it's just, ooh, this would be cool. Ooh, that'll look nice. and
that's it.
That's all.
Damn.
But you can't tell me there aren't some things that you are naturally just good at.
Yeah.
Name one.
Well, you know.
I'll name you a simple
Yeah.
pencil beating.
Yeah.
I'm so good at it.
Cold.
It's stupid good.
You have us in her freestyle because you good with it.
What?
So
Yeah.
I feel like we all have just some things that we can do naturally that you don't even have to try. I don't even have to practice. I ain't done it in years.
And I still got
And
it.
I can tell you're riding now.
Wow.
It's like riding a bike. I bet you got something you can do.
That makes sense though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in videos. Like, I
Yeah.
have to make some type of content. I'm always,
Right.
if you see me, I'm on my phone. It's like, that's my outlet almost. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want to say it's my vice because I'll be drinking and shit too. You know what I mean? But
Dude,
I'm trying to cut back. You know what I mean? I like how
that's
you
why
said.
I got the bubbly.
Ah,
Bubbly
okay.
water.
The bubbly water, the
Bubbly water.
seltzer. Shout out to Equality Brewery down in Norman. You know what
Equity.
I mean? I thought
Equity.
I thought it was my bad. Excuse
What
me,
y'all
brother.
know about
Excuse me,
Equity?
brother. What do we know about Equity, huh?
They sponsor my basketball team.
I have a mural in the Equity Brewing
That's
Company.
dope. Wow. Well,
I
I need
do.
to have you on the show out
I
there.
probably got a picture of it too. I was in there taking pictures of
Unless
it.
they
and shit.
painted over it by now, but I'm pretty sure I do.
What?
In Norman, yes.
In
I went
Norman.
down there and got on a ladder and I painted a
Oh,
mural.
you was outside on the wall?
No, inside of the brewing
Oh, yeah.
In where the library space is.
No, where the big brewing things
Oh
are.
yeah, it's on the wall still. They ain't paint over you.
Wow.
Okay, good. I'll be nervous about visiting because I'll be like,
Man,
painted over my
I ain't never coming back to
ain't gonna be no brewing company.
Oh man.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma Kings, man. They good people
They
down there.
sponsor y'all. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, him right there. He didn't.
We got our own
He didn't.
hard seltzer and beer on the way too.
See,
I'll have you a couple for your desk. and stuff,
the
Willie.
desk is for that, brother. We like those. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Okay. Before we get out of here, what would you like to leave my audience, or people, whoever? What would you like to leave these people with a message? Is anything you want to tell them? You know, fuck these niggas, or, you know, whatever you want to say.
Oh no, it's never that.
I was hoping you was finna go there with me, but it wasn't me.
It's never that.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we can end with just about freedom through expression through the arts. So this is something that I've said to myself for a very long time, and that's just because I feel like we can feel so confined by all the pressures of the world. You know what I mean? But there truly is freedom through expression, whatever art form it is that you choose. Try something. Be creative every day. Just try something. It's better than being aggressive. Learn emotional intelligence.
Ooh, emotional intelligence.
Message.
Find something
Message.
to do. Get you some business. There you go.
I heard that.
There.
Get you some business.
Get you some business.
And stay out of ours.
Yeah.
That was kind of like fuck them niggas though. You know,
Kinda.
a little bit. You know what I mean? I just said it like that. You know what I mean?
Said a little harsher
You know
than
my
she
mama
did.
gonna watch
This is Mac in the morning. I'm sorry, mama. You know, I'm sorry, mama. You know, I'm sorry
I
for
just know
coming
she gonna
in
watch
here.
to the end.
That guy, he said. I'm okay.
We didn't even talk about my mama. We talked about my father.
And we didn't. And the
We
disrespect. Please put moms in the mix. Please shout out to moms right now.
My mother is yet alive. What's that music for?
What's it? Oh, hold on, hang on. What is that? Oops, look at me, bro.
My mother is alive.
Wait a minute, brother. That was. Hold on. My bad, bro.
There we go.
I'm trying to get
I'm
my.
just minding my business like y'all just said. I'm sitting over here getting this text off.
Let me get some lively music. Hold on.
I'm gonna text my mama right now. You good?
Hey, you all right, mom? You good?
I love you, mama.
You got POP over there. Come on, man. Why y'all do me like this today?
So my mother, she is a business owner as well. She owns a sewing or quilting company, So Blessed Quilts by Rochelle. That's my mama.
What?
Yes, she is super
Wow.
talented. I'm so proud of her. She's just pumping out quilts all the time. So I just wanna
Quilting
shout her.
company? How do we get there? We need to get moms on the couch.
She's not gonna come here. she don't leave from in front of that sewing machine.
Nice as you are,
Especially,
Willie. It's not.
yeah, especially, yeah. I done disrespected. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry, mama. Hey, don't hold me, please.
Oh my God! But no, she's super talented. She is kind of my polar opposite. So she's very meticulous and she likes symmetry, and I'm wild and abstract, and so like we're polar opposites, and it's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
So I need both of y'all on the couch.
I'm telling you, she's not.
That'll be a show. That'll be a show. Cause mama ain't gonna
She's
play
the
no game.
conservative one.
You won't want to mess with her either. I bet you, boy.
No,
She
definitely
not.
not.
The one.
No, but she'll sell you a quilt or something comfortable for the winter time.
That's a
Nothing like
blessing,
a nice
though.
quilt, though.
Yeah,
The family's creative.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's in the DNA.
Got good genes apparently.
There you go. Beautiful.
Proof's
Beautiful.
in the
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, man.
Yeah.
Because I even learned some game. They pull the price out of their ass. Is this that's the only thing I remember. All
I'm
right.
glad. Yes.
Look, well, I'm
And
gonna tell you some
remember
shit
that.
off camera too. I'm like, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
I can't wait to hear it.
Man. Bro, what you got? Hold on, let me get the camera over there on you, man. I'm gonna put the GoPro on you, man. What do you got to tell the people, bro? What you got going over there, man?
Well, if anybody is looking to play for professional basketball this Saturday, tap in. Go to Oklahoma Kings Ball on Instagram. Go to oklahomakings.com and get all the information. Tryouts is noon to 2 p.m. this Saturday.
This Saturday. Pull
up. Showcase your talent. Me and the other coaches will be there. Pull up. Come get you a jersey.
Can I try out?
Definitely.
Age range.
Definitely got people always giving water.
What?
Coaches, you could just be like a motivator. Just matter of fact, you already know you got a job already. You gonna be filming. You
Man,
gonna be
I
videographer.
want to hoop too, man. Don't try to act like that.
They got practice players. We got practice team just straight for people to just come bully up on the players. That's you.
Y'all ain't finna get out there and try to dunk on me, man. I ain't finna.
What's
do
the
none
age
of that.
range?
This is grown men.
Okay.
So
Grown
whatever.
adults.
Whatever grown
18.
is
If they graduated from high school and they didn't want to go to college, they can
he
come to us and come.
43.
Man,
I'm,
for real.
hey,
What
hey,
was Drew? Well, Drew, how old is Drew?
Drew was like 50 something, I think. At least.
He was the old man. On
Yeah,
the
he
squad
was
last
old.
year.
He
He was like 30.
He graduated when he was 20, 21, or something like that.
That's my guy, Drew.
He
Shout
Drew.
out to
Only
Dr.
men,
Two
though?
Pins. No, we actually have the Oklahoma Queens Professional Basketball Women's Organization as well.
Look,
So
she
we
perked
look-
up. She
we
perked
looking-
up right there. Hang
We
on.
did. We just got this, like dropping news right here. Thank you, Willie. for
Oh
that.
wow, we got an exclusive.
Exclusive.
Let's shots fired. Appreciate that, Brody.
Yes, I'm looking for women coaches, trainers. I'm putting together a whole organization. I don't, who run the world, girls. I'm looking. Hey, so if you know any women that want to coach, holla at us. OklahomaKings.com. We upgrading it. Gonna get the queens some love too.
Yeah,
on the website.
there you go, for
They gonna be
real.
like, hold on, mother. No, we just got it. So
We just got it.
Definitely looking to elevate the queens.
Love
Good,
it.
good. Thank you guys for coming through.
I appreciate you having me.
Me and you have work to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where, but something. You know what I mean? I don't know how. And I don't know. I'm about to fire this dude. He gonna fire me. One of the two. I don't know. Something's gonna happen
We
between me and
good.
him.
We
something
finna
like
talk
that.
art.
We finna talk art.
Yeah.
Real shit. I'm finna start nigga naming some prices my goddamn self. You hear me? But let me get my outro music, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Everybody stay safe, man. It's a party. Sunee Rice in the building. I will put her information in the description. Oklahoma Kings. Shout out to them. Slam Chill Network, my brother. Love you, man. Real talk. Everybody be safe. Please be safe, man. This shit's crazy out here, bro. Mac in the morning, Mac.TV, 100.